Hi, this is Dollar Day Trader, my trading recap for Monday, February 3rd, 2020. All right, it's a new month, clean slate. Let's see what we can improve upon from the last month in January. For me personally, I felt like I had some days where I had really went a little beyond my max loss limit on a couple days, 3 or 4 trading days. I definitely want to display more discipline in that arena. Really just try to do a better job of risk management and let the probabilities take its course. Overall, last month, I believe I had 12 or 13 green days out of 19, which is, pretty good. I'd take that. The only thing I need to improve upon, though, is the actual win rates of my number of trades that I'm taking in between each individual day, which I don't have that stats in front of me, which I probably should track. But I do know it was below 50%. I know that's not good. And I know there were some days, especially those 4 or 5 days, that I overtraded and really commissions got me, which, I don't really want to focus too much on commissions, but it's still overtrading, still a thing, regardless of the commission cost, and that's something I want to improve upon. So I tried that today with Gilead, GILD. After a dump off here, looking at the 1 minute chart, took a long position around 66.92. And my only mistake here is I did not take a partial. The stock went up to around 67.40, 38.40. Right below. I should have taken a partial. I do not know why. I was really being ultra conservative and patient. I was really trying to practice my patience and try to limit the number of trades I do. And my stop loss, let's see, my initial long position was 66.92. And my stop loss was around 66.49, 66.50, which is not shown here. I actually had a price level here when I was day trading this in the morning. And in hindsight, I should have taken a partial because instead I stopped out. I was really looking to see it bust through the VWAP. Stock was gapping up this morning, and then it looked like it sold down from $63 and then went all the way up to $68, almost $69 there. So I really had a long bias and really should have taken the partial and take money where you can. I guess I was being a little extreme about the not over trading, and hindsight definitely should have taken that partial. Instead, I lost a few bucks here. I didn't take too many shares, but that wasn't the point. The point was good risk management, which I felt like I did. But to also take partials when it's there available, especially when you get a 30, 40 cent increase from your initial position, whether it's long or short. So, and then here I actually accidentally bought more before I got out. So that's why we have the little green arrow there. So once I saw this was going downward trend, I was okay, this is definitely not popping up now. This is selling down despite being up here at the end of the day, 6%. So I waited till it broke through this 200-day moving average, and then I took a short position around 66.23, and this was pretty good trading. I did my first cover around 65.83. And then around 65.59. So this was excellent. This was A plus trade here. Here was kind of like a C plus, C minus, just because of the partial. And then another tell here, which I should have caught, and I don't know if I just still had the long bias despite seeing this. When we see this long wick here, that's really showing some weakness up top. I know it's the first minute, so you sometimes have to take it a grain of salt, but that kind of showed that anything, reaching this level is definitely going to be rejected. And I really thought at least get up to maybe the high of the day and then come down with my long bias, but that's what happens. I had a bias, and that's fine. At least I respected my stop loss, and then quickly, in a few minutes, reversed it and still did a pretty good job. But had I take my partial, I definitely would have had overall green day instead of just basically running flat, as we see here on my P&L at the bottom right-hand side. So, okay, that's pretty much the trading recap for today. Hopefully I can get some good days in trading. Maybe not be as patient and conservative. I mean, this was a long time. I went long at 9:32. Didn't create an action until 10:12, and I actually don't mind that. That's fine. But I am also got a wedge in between work, and I know I typically do my best between 9:30 and 10. But if I can somehow get away with it, it's not as busy, then maybe I can stay in the market a little bit longer. So, but I definitely like the overall patience, just to have taken a partial and then maybe got out when it broke even. Then I would have been out earlier, and then just been a little more patient and waited till it finally broke down here, and then taken the short and covered. But that's hindsight. Overall, can't complain. It was a decent trading day. Hope everyone else had a green day and a good day. And we still have some earnings coming up this week, so we should have a lot of stocks in play. And I hope everyone had a good day. Let's have a good week, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.